We got our first look at OTS 20 prices, how Darkwing Blast is settled in about a week later here, and just some more of your overall generalized market goodness. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So how is this Darkwing Blast kind of settled throughout the generalized week here? Well, recall us down to 285. Looks like we're maintaining about 290 for the most part. The Cartesias are down to 215, 220. Actually, kind of impressed by how low this has gone on its journey downward, which has actually been kind of nice. Lady Labyrinths, 240s, basically 245. Blackwing Dragons going down to about 150 here, which is actually not that bad. And then Mitsu's riding the line about 65. So we have a market price at 75 here, which means a couple people are picking these up just to have them, which is perfectly fine. 70 bucks. So honestly, if you're a Ninja fan, I mean, you may as well grab some Starlight Mitsus just to make the deck look nicer. Lubellions under about the $70 mark. Fenrir still floating about 55. I'm not surprised about this. I don't think it'll go to 70. I do think that you'll see a continued floating price line of where you're sitting right now, to be honest with you. Hopefully we'll see some sort of calm down on this, hopefully in the near future, because $55 for an ultra rare is actually crazy by my standards. Blazing Cartesia 22s, news reporter still at $14 for the ultra for the sneak peek promo. That's actually kind of impressive in my honest opinion. As we move on forward here, Sprint is down to 12 bucks to 13. It's not bad. Swivon's about 14 bucks. Rukalos about 11. Lady Labyrinths are $12. That's pretty cheap. Magnamut's heading underneath the $15 mark. This is actually kind of nice. Formerly, God, we saw these at like $13 for no real reason, and that was crazy to me. The Draco Slayers, these are $9. This is actually kind of nice. And then Unicorns hitting about that $7 mark. A lot of people are already saying that this is going to spin back around. Once you enter into that January territory where we will be seeing Chatri Law come out, you will see this card go up. So get these sooner than later. Trust me on that, alright? Especially if you plan on playing the deck. Daruma Cannon's about $6. Regular News Reporter's about the $5 mark as well. No real changes there. Druis Worm, $3-ish. Sudri the Phantom, about $3. And Majesty Draco Slayer's about $2. Yeah, no real changes back there, but I can definitely tell you, we're floating along the pretty cheap line here. Pretty cheap stuff. OTS 20. People are buying Rays at $100. Can't say I'm surprised about that, honestly. Considering she's a 3 of, she's much different than Kaina in the regard of being a 1 of. Hayates were like $45 for the most part. I do think that these will go down. I don't think that this is going to maintain by any stretch of the imagination. Lubers coming in at $70. And then you're looking at Ghost Reapers here at 60-ish, $65. I don't foresee any of this really holding. Herald of Orange Lights, $7-8. Nimble Beavers, 4 to 5s. Necomane King Hollows, 350s. Sizos at $4. Earphones at $1, $2. Amazon of Shamanism, $3. Netshri and Marin, $2-ish. Okay. Interesting. Graveyard of the Super Ancient Organisms, $2. Actually, it's kind of a nice reprint. I mean, none of the rest of this I really am too impressed with. I guess the option tokens, the option tokens $1 to $2. Now that's great. So yeah, OTS, it's going about what I really expected it to. It start relatively high. We'll see this push on down. Alright, Atlantean Dragoons. Been a little while since we've looked at Atlantean Ultimate Rares. You can definitely tell that these have had a pretty good spin down for a little while. 112, 112, 112 have all been your last sold listings, yeah. Looking definitely at 112, for sure. Atlantean Marksmans, on the other hand, over here. Seeing a little bit of a dip up here. $50, 45, and 46 for the near mint category here. 51, 52, and then 57. Okay, I see that these, for the most part, your two alties that you really care about in terms of the Atlantean department are doing their pretty normal thing here. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Oh my gosh. Those first eds, $248. I'd play first sold for $50. What is one of these gonna go for $60 in the unlimited category, 83 for near mint. You get a light play Italian for 95, 110 for light play first. Man, these do ramp up. Let's see here. We hit that $300 near mint mark. Honestly, 300's not awful, but yeah, I hope that their definition of near mint is actually correct. You wouldn't want that off. Alti Draco Slayers. I'm just going to take a quick look through here. These Ignisters, $48. You're looking at one cheap copy here from Core for the Magister Paladin. Only 16 listings, by the way. $25. We already talked about Ignis. $12 for the Luster Pendulums. Dynaster, $7. Ignister Prominence Ultras. These are $14. Wow. Okay. The Majesties are pretty cheap. Most of your Draco Slayer stuff isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg, which is kind of nice. Except for, maybe this being a $7 card. Sure. You can get the gold for 25 cents. Yeah, most of this stuff, if you're going for the low rarity of things, isn't going to cost you too much. And I think that's a very good thing. Mathematician First Editions. $4, $3, $3. Okay, so some first edition copies here. Look like they're doing some interesting little things. Yeah, it looks like $2-ish. I mean, formerly this version of the card was pretty crazy in terms of price. So to see that these are kind of doing their thing, yeah, all right. Marincess cards. May have been a little while since I've seen Seahorses. 310, 275, and 340. That's a pretty big price discrepancy in my honest opinion. Coral Anemone is $8. Dives are $5.50. Now that set has fallen in value so hard. Spring Girls, $4. Okay. Blue Sluggaroos, $3-ish. Yeah, most of this stuff has fallen pretty far. Herald of Orange Light Ultis. Oh boy, get them while you can, I suppose. 124, 155, and 150. Yeah, you're still looking about 150 on up to 155. And they're maintaining for the ultis. Herald of Green Lights. What's going on back here with this little guy? It's been a little while. Only one near mint on the market for... Well, that's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Only one near mint on the market, which means people are taking these off. $35 for free light play. Huh. Interesting buyouts with that. Okay. Spellbook of Judgments, $9. $6. Yeah, these have settled pretty hard. So many listings of these, by the way. One reprint of this is going to come through and devastate this card. I think you should be ready for that. Spellbook of Fate, on the other hand, is $33. And all these are 62s. No response. Nope, none at all. This is pretty high. Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus Ultimate Rares. Mod plays for 71, 72, and 72. Get a light play. Yeah, light play for 70. Huh. That's interesting. 105. And then, wow, we jump up pretty high here. First Ed copies? First Ed copies for light play are $300. You get a near mint for also $300. I guess that's the hype train for Crystal Beast doing its thing. 3 on Regulus is 140s, and then the secret rares still look like they're floating about the $30-ish mark. Yeah, 30, 31, and 33. Yeah, no real immediate change back here on Regulus. Starly Safeward secret rares, these continue to get cratered off the market. This is pretty interesting. 29, 29, and 25 are your last sold listings. You can get some pretty cheap copies if you want to risk it, but alright. Let's see here, what's next? Heretic Seals. These are still $8, by the way, from the Ghost from the Past versions. Your dual power versions are about to be $10 once this one cheap listing is gone. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Did you know that Reynolds are still like $20, by the way? These are going up. 13 listings of these, by the way. Keep an eye on this one. This doesn't surprise me at all. Pre is floating about the $11 mark right now. Book of Lunar Eclipse Starlights. Yeah. So the OCG, I mentioned this in another video, they're playing this and Eclipse to basically flip down the Shotri Law board to be able to play the game. 150s lowest, and then the super book eclipses calming down to 12s. And there are a little bit of movements in the original secret rare prints, but you basically play this in combination with each other in certain builds. If not, Book of Eclipse is the dominant card to break the boards. So, what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.